Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am finally filming the first paycheck of April's cash stuffing. This video is way overdue. Life has been completely crazy. I've been very busy and I've made quite a bit of changes to my budgeting setup. I don't know if they're gonna work out for me or not. I'm just gonna try them out for a little while, see how I like them. Just as a reminder, I've been doing this about 8 months or so, the cash stuffing. So I'm still figuring out how things work for me and what works and what doesn't. Thing that I've decided I have trouble with is I do have trouble paying with cash for things, especially things that I tend to spend a lot on, like groceries, because it does make me very nervous to pull out large amounts of cash in public. It makes me very nervous to have a lot of cash on me, like in my purse out in public, stuff like that. Honestly, I prefer to swipe my card. So I don't know if that's going to work for me. I am going to experiment. I will try to insert here some screenshot video footage of this app that I got for doing electronic envelope spending tracking so that I can still designate how much I'm going to spend and try to follow that, but while swiping my card. If that makes sense. I can try to go a little more in depth with another video on how I'm going to do that. And I don't know if it's going to work as well for me because I know a lot of people say it's easier to overspend when you're using a card. So I'm just going to kind of try it out for a couple of paychecks or 3 or whatever and see how it works for me. I might go back to cash. I just don't know yet, but I am still using cash for all my sinking funds and my savings challenges and all of that. So now that we've gotten through all of that, I've had to change a little bit how I set up my budgeting because I'm no longer a month ahead. So I actually have to get my calendar out and figure out exactly which bills are coming out of which paycheck. For example, this paycheck, I have a little less coming out than what is half of my monthly spending. But for my next paycheck, I had a lot more coming out than what it would be half of my monthly spending. So I'm having to make sure that I hold more out of my first of the month check than I technically need to at the time so that I have enough to cover my bills toward the end of the month, because it seems like I have more coming out of that second paycheck than I do the first paycheck by like a lot. There's a huge difference between the two. As you can see at the bottom here, I have like this paycheck. I ended up with like a $667 deficit because my bills are usually it's $1,466 is half of my monthly bills, but I needed $2,133 from this paycheck for this half of the bills because I don't get paid, like on the 1st. I get paid whenever. Like my next paycheck is May 5th. So some of my May bills, like the mortgage and stuff, are coming out before I get my first paycheck in May. So I have to make sure that I hold enough money out of April to cover this handful of bills before I get my first paycheck in May. So I'm just really having to pay attention to dates and things now. So that's changing how I'm budgeting a little bit. I do want to start building my savings to be a month ahead again, but I've kind of focused it a bit differently to make things more fun because I was really kind of starting to lose motivation. I was just kind of feeling down on myself because I, got behind, lost my month ahead thing and everything with things that had happened with my surgery and being out of work for a while and stuff. So I needed a way to cheer myself up. So I did splurge a little bit and I got some new savings challenges that are fun. So one of the ones I got is this Mario. Me and my kid went to see the Super Mario movie. We absolutely loved it. I highly recommend that movie. It was so good. And I love Jack Black in it. He's so hilarious. But anyway, so I got this tracker and I'm really excited about it. So rather than focus on a month ahead yet, I'm setting smaller goals. So right now I'm going to focus on moving my emergency fund up from $1,000 to $2,000. And then once I do that, then I'll focus on bringing it up to like $3,000. And then I'll focus on bringing it up to, well, actually that should put me a month ahead if I get it up to like 3,000. It's actually just a hair over 3,000, I think, once student loans starting in. So yeah, so then I'll get it to a month ahead, and then I'll probably focus on getting like an additional 1,000 on top of the month ahead so that I have like a separate month ahead fund. So I'm just going to do little savings challenges, little savings goals to work toward that larger number, because for me, really big numbers like that are just overwhelming and I feel like I'm never going to accomplish it. And then I don't even want to try. So right now my goal is just $850 because I currently have $1,150 in my emergency fund. And so if I reach this $850, then I will be at $2,000. And then I can start a new challenge, or maybe I'll just restart this one because it's really cute and I like it and everything. So I got this. It was a printable off Etsy. It was by KTW Planning Budgeting. And I will post all those links in the description below as usual. I'll repost this link for this budgeting sheet that I use. I've been using this the whole time I've been doing this. It's from Sincerely Roxy Designs. I like hers because it has so many slots for bills and sinking funds because I have a lot of both. I also made an envelope to go with the Mario challenge, which this is just an image I got off the internet, and I just sized it to be an A6 size and then printed it off to put in my envelope. And actually my printer is running out of ink, so the colors didn't turn out the way I like. So when I go back to work this weekend, I'm probably going to reprint it so that it will actually look the way I want it to. But that way I have an envelope to put the cash in that I'm saving for that challenge. So that was something I made. So yeah, I'm just gonna go over some of the things. You've all seen this tracker I got from Jordan Budgets. I kept that one. I redid this whole savings binder. I redid the whole thing, like basically restarting almost all of them. What else do I got? I don't have anything for giving right now, but I am starting over with this fund. It is completely empty. This shopping spree savings challenge, I had this for a long time. This I also got from Sincerely Roxy Designs. I got a new vacation savings tracker because I really liked this picture and stuff. I thought it was really pretty. And this is from Jill Budgets. I have my tattoo tracker. I've had this for a while that I really like. It's from Pinky Cloth. Again, all these sellers are on Etsy. I have this home savings I thought was cute. I'm using it for my home upgrade fund. And it was from Sisters on a Budget. This new laptop tracker I got, I just really liked the colors and the image, so I went ahead and got it. It was also from Jill Budgets. And then I got these 2 savings games. So there's this one, and you can see it comes with like a key with instructions. But that's the game itself. And then I also got the Monopoly version, but I'm not starting this yet. I'll probably start it after I finish this one. And they each also came with a dice. I got these from Savvy Budgets. So these are really cute. So I'm looking forward to doing this game. So I am using this game and also the 100 envelope challenge, which I am starting to save for my next debt payoff. So, and I will go into this. I'm getting ready to do an updated video on my debt, like a debt confession video, an updated one that shows like everything that I've paid off so far and everything I still have to pay off. So the next loan that I have to pay off is my 401k loan. The way my 401k loan is set up, I am not allowed to make early payments unless I pay off the entire amount in one lump sum, which is a little frustrating because I want to pay this loan off early. So the only option I really have is to just save money on the side until I've built up enough savings that I equal whatever the current balance on that loan is and then pay it off all at once. I'm hoping I can do this within about a year. I still have about, well, a little over 4 years to pay this loan off if I just make minimum payments, but I don't want to take that long. I would like to pay it off within a year. That's kind of the goal, but we'll see. But one of the ways I'm going to do that is I'm going to do my 100 envelope challenge. I got this a while ago. I just hadn't ever started it. I got this from Tiny Stitches Creations. I got like the cosmic print. They're just really cool. I really like them. And then I wanted a way to kind of visually track my progress as well. So I picked up a tracker that goes with the 100 envelope challenge. And this is from a different seller. This is from KTW Planning Budgeting, because I really liked the cat. It's like the 100 Meowvelope. So this way I can mark off and I'll keep this in my box with my envelopes. And that way I'll know when I'm done and when it's time to empty the box. And then of course I'll put everything in savings and not touch it until I eventually reach whatever it is that I need to pay off that loan, which is gonna be quite a bit of money. I also want to start probably in May. We'll see. I want to do a no spend month challenge. I got this from Jordan Budgets, so I'm planning on starting that. And I think that's everything I need to mention. Okay, so that's my shout out to all the sellers whose stuff I'm kind of obsessed with. So let's get on to the cash budgeting. I know you all are here for that, and I'm just taking all your time. All right, I made my money backwards, but whatever. Okay, so I have 50, and then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20. Okay, so we have 50 and 220. And I also have a $100 tracking slip here because I decided to leave this in the bank and just do a packing slip because I don't like to have large amounts of money in the house. So I'm also going to be stuffing that. That's actually going to go to the challenge. So we'll do 100 plus 50 plus 220. Okay, and then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we got 50 and 10s here. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. We got $60 in 5s. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. $26. All right, so we have about $506 to stuff today. Oh, and then I was also going to pull out, apparently I had a couple of random dollars left. I'm leaving the giving money. I am going to move this into my smaller wallet, which I am carrying on me. It just basically holds my credit card and my ID, and then it's going to hold this little bit of cash, you know, in case I find somebody that needs it. But these dollars I'm going to go ahead and pull out and just add to challenges. So I'll add those. We're just going to wing it and see what happens. Okay, so let's get started here. Okay, so for allowance, I have too much stuff here. What am I doing? Okay, y'all. Am I even in the frame? I did get a new tripod, so I'm kind of getting used to how it looks. Okay, so for allowance, I am doing $7. So my kid got grounded this month for not doing her homework. So she gets less money. She's only going to get $13 this month. So for this paycheck, she's getting $7, which brings the balance to 7. So we're gonna do a 5 and 2 ones. Okay, well, that's all crooked. Does anyone else get bothered when things are crooked? Am I the only one? I'm sorry if I keep bumping the camera. I'm not used to this tripod. It's kind of in a weird spot. Okay, trash. Trash, we are going to do $9 this check. It would help if I quit losing my pen. All right. 4, 7. And we're adding $9, which should bring us to 43. We'll see. Okay, so $9 is a 5 and 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, so we got 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3. Yep, that is correct. So we're good on that. My trash is due to be paid again May 8th, I believe. So we're on track to have that saved in time. This utility extra, so funnily enough, I just got this envelope to start saving utility extra. And then I had a nice long conversation with my utility company the other day because I got charged twice in April again. And it was just the way the dates all got messed up with how the dates worked in the beginning of the year and stuff. And I just basically made sure they weren't overcharging me. And then we had a negotiation and I ended up signing up for level pay. So now I'm just going to be paying $220 a month no matter what. And it should come out on the 20th of every month starting next month. So I'm not actually going to need this folder anymore, but I might need it in the future if I get rid of level pay. So I'll keep it for now. Yearly scripts. Yearly scripts, we're going to do $7. Oh, this is the first time I'm stuffing this one. So we have a whole $7 in there. All right, so we have a 5, 2 ones. Okay. Property tax, we're going to do $25. So we need a 20 and a 5. So that should bring us to 136. Let's see. Got 100, 20, 30, 5, 6. Yep. Perfect. I did increase my goal for my property tax again. I decided I'm going to aim for about $500. I really don't think it'll be that high, or at least I really hope it won't be that high. That's just what I want to save for peace of mind because I don't want to end up having to cash flow like a third of it or something. Okay. RN license, we only need to add $5. So we're starting this over again. It'll be due 2 years from now. So we really don't have to save much at a time. And just because I don't want to have a huge envelope full of ones, I'm going to be saving this every other week and alternating it with car tags, which is also a really small fund to stuff. So yeah, I'll be alternating them every week. So this week we're stuffing RN license and next week we'll stuff car tags, but not RN license, if that makes sense. So there's $5. And that way I don't have so many ones. I can stuff like 5s and stuff instead. Car tags. Oh, like I just said, we're going to do car tags next week. So we're not stuffing it this week. Pet care. Pet care, we're doing $20. Oops, 7 plus 20. So that brings us, should bring us to 220. And we're just going to add a 20 here. Oh, well, yep, because I only had, all right, well, that's easy enough to count, 220. All right. Have you guys noticed how much pet food has gone up? Oh my God. I spent, I think, $50 on pet food yesterday or the day before whenever I went grocery shopping. So I might have to, I don't know. I definitely need to relook at my grocery budget because not only is human food going up, but cat food is too. And it's all just getting unreal, you guys. All right, home maintenance. Home maintenance, we're doing $25. That should bring us to $4.50. Okay, so we're doing 25. Okay, so we got one. These are hard to count and they stick together really badly, this fake money. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 5, 50. So $4.50. All right, and then car maintenance, we're gonna save the same, another $25. And this is also technically like an extension of my emergency fund because usually when you have an emergency, it's like medical or something on your house broke down or you wrecked your car or your pet got sick. So I also have the pet care fund. All right, we got 20 and 5. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 5, 50. So $4.50. All right, so that folder is done. Now we're going to do this folder. All right, we are restarting some yard work. I did completely finish emptying this fund. I think I talked about that in my last video. I did go ahead and redo the pond for the summer, so that took the rest of the money that was in there. So we're gonna be putting $19 in here. I did change the amount that I'm saving in this as well. I think I lowered it just a hair, I don't remember. All right, plus 19 will bring the balance to 19. So we're gonna do a 10, a 5, and 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I like to put the bigger bills in the front, makes it easier to count. All right, so we have restarted that fund. Okay. Vision is in the bank. I'm not cash stuffing this. It's an automatic withdrawal from my checking that I pretty much have no control over. So it's coming along nicely. I don't have to mess with it. School, we are adding $23. And then I'll also be taking some money out of this week because my kid has to have a shirt for band that we had to buy. I think it's $14. So I'll be taking that out later. All right, 20 and $3. So that should put us at $239. Let's see. Got 100, 200, 20, 35, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yep, that's $239. All right, Costco, we're not stuffing anything, which is funny because I just went to Costco yesterday and spent quite a bit of money, but a lot of it was on clothes. So I'll probably be draining my clothing fund to pay myself back for that, assuming we're going to keep them. I still have to have my kid try them on to make sure that they fit and that she likes them. They might just be going back to the store. I don't know yet. So, but if we are keeping them, then I will pay myself back. Christmas, we're doing $28. And that's just because, you know, it's getting warmer and none of her shorts from last year fit her because she keeps having growth spurts. All right. Oops. 7. What was it? Christmas, $28. I'm talking too much to concentrate. All right. So that put us at 193, I think. I don't know. We'll see how good my math is. All right. So 20 and a 5, oops, and 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to put this 5 here and these 1s, and then this 20 can go right here. And then we'll see what we got here. Okay, so we got 150, 70, 80, 5, 90, 1, 2, 3, 193. Hey, I'm doing pretty good with the math in my head right now. It's about time. I was starting to feel really stupid lately. All right. Birthdays. Birthdays, we are doing $24. Which should bring us to $243. Okay, so $24. So we got a 20 and 4 ones. Okay. 20 can go here. Those ones can go there. Let's see what we got. We got 100, 200, 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3. 243. Perfect. Oh, and it doesn't match here because I took out $40 for my kid's dad's birthday. So we're actually at $243. Okay. Holidays. Holidays we're restarting. We're going to add $20. What is our next holiday? I don't even know. Like 4th of July, maybe? I don't even know what I'm saving up for, y'all. Whatever. Oh, Mother's Day. That's what I was saving up for. Because I'll have to get my mama a present. Okay, so $20. Yeah, that's coming up quick, actually. Because it's beginning of May, I think. All right, clothing. Like I said, I might be emptying this because we did just buy clothes, but I already set aside this money to cash stuff this before we went clothes shopping. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in there and probably take it right back out. All right, so 160. So we're just adding a 20. And then make sure the total comes out. So 100, 20, 40, 60. Yep. Okay. Beauty. Beauty is getting $10. So it just gets 110. And hobbies is getting skipped as usual because I just never have any money left for hobbies. I used to have very expensive hobbies, which is honestly how I ended up in so much credit card debt. So one of the reasons we're not spending any money on hobbies right now is because I'm trying to pay off all that debt. All right, so we are moving on to savings challenges. So I'm not sure it matters what order I do these in. So I'm going to do the 100 envelope challenge first. So I set aside $107 for this. And the reason this is such a random amount. I've kind of planned to do my 100 envelope challenge to keep it from being really hard. I want to do like one high envelope and one low envelope every time I stuff, so that I just kind of slowly close in toward the middle. And if you do that, like if you do the 100 envelope and the $1 envelope, it's $101. And every week, if you just move in, it's always $101. So normally I would just do $101, but this number is my debt snowball. So this is the amount that I was paying on a loan that I just paid off with my tax return, which again, I'm going to go over all of that in my debt confession update video. So that loan is paid off. So I now have this $107 freed up to roll over in my debt snowball toward this next loan. So I am going to go ahead and keep the 107, even though it's not, you know, technically what I need. So I've kind of debated how I want to do that. So I've got this extra $6 here because I got the 101 for this, and then I've got this extra $6. So I can either just kind of stuff this extra in this envelope, and then when I unload all these envelopes, I'll have a surprise amount, like I'll have more than the 50-50 that people usually have. Or I can put this somewhere else. Like I could stuff it all in my $1 challenge or something, you know, like, so I haven't really decided yet, where do I want to put it? I kind of think I might just put it in my dollar challenge. I think that's what I'm probably going to do with it. So I'm going to set that to the side for now for the dollar challenge. Okay, so I'm going to stuff these two envelopes. So I have the 100 envelope here. And again, I'm using fake money because I already transferred the money from my checking into my savings account. Will that fit? Yeah. Because having too much money in the house makes me nervous. And I don't even know how to fold this to fit in this envelope. I might do this for all of the bigger envelopes. Like, I really haven't decided yet, like where I want to make that cutoff. I might do that for all the envelopes above, say, $50. I might make fake money, and then all the ones below $50, I might go ahead and do real money. I haven't decided yet. So when I do decide that, I'll let you all know. But I definitely do not want $5,000 sitting in my house. There's just no way. I just don't want that. So, okay, there's 100, and then the $1. I don't know. I kind of want this to be a surprise though. So I think I am just going to go ahead and put the extra in with this. So instead of doing $1, I'm technically putting $7 in here, which is fine. It's whatever. So whenever I do unload this box, it should actually be exciting because I won't know how much is going to be in it for sure. Like, I know it'll be at least 50-50, right? If I complete the whole challenge, but it should be more than that. So we'll see. Okay. So that is my, well, and I also don't know, should I leave these in order or should I like put them in the front? I don't know, y'all. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Oh, and then I want to fill out my tracker here. I want to kind of make this rainbow looking. I saw a picture online of somebody that filled one of these out with rainbow colors and it was gorgeous. So that is what I'm going to do. So, oh, this is really hard to do. Okay. I made such a mess. Oh my gosh. Apparently I can't color inside the lines. 5-year-olds everywhere are shaking their heads at me. Okay, and then we're going to fill out the 100 one. Ooh. This pen is not working very well. Is it out of ink? What's going on here? These are erasable pens, so they just don't ink very well to begin with, but when you make as many mistakes as I do, you kind of have to use erasable things, so that's why I have erasable pens. All right, so I'm gonna dry that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this in this box. Okay, so that's my 100 envelope challenge that I finally started months after I purchased it. Okay, then I'm also doing the savings land game. That's the one I decided to do first instead of Monopoly. And this money is also going to be dedicated to paying off that loan. So I have 2 challenges going right now to pay off that loan because, like I said, I want to pay it off within a year. So I'm really kind of pushing myself to prioritize it. So what I did for this game, I didn't even actually use the dice. I used my phone. I used Siri, but that's fine. It works either way. I rolled the dice and I got a 4. And I think I probably did this wrong. Sorry about the noise. I think I was probably, so when I did 4, I got to here. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4. I landed on this little gumdrop. So I had to look at the instructions, and the gumdrop instructions were move ahead 2 spaces. So then that put me here on this 9. So I think what I was probably supposed to do was save $9 for this challenge. But me, for whatever reason, I thought that I had to save every amount on this way. So I saved the 25, the 8, the 10, the 15, and the 9, which came out to $67. So I don't think that's how I was supposed to do this. But since the whole point of this is to save as much money as possible, I think I'm probably okay with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and save the $67. So I'm going to pull out a 50, oops, a 10, a 5, and 2 1s. So that is 50, 65, 6, 7, $67. And we're gonna put it in this envelope where I am also keeping the instructions. I'm not really sure if I want to use this tracker or if I want this to be a surprise. I guess I'm going to fill it out for now. So we got $67 in there. Okay. So then for my next paycheck, cash stuffing, which I'll actually be filming tonight or tomorrow because, again, I'm really behind, so I have to catch up. I need to go ahead and roll so I know how much I'm going to have to save for next week. Why did I put that away? That was dumb. I'm sorry, y'all. You know I'm messy. Oh, and let me mark where I'm at. So we're going to go ahead. I don't even know what to do with this. Just like kind of mark these out, I guess. So I know where I'm at. So I'm at the 9 right now. Okay, and then I'm going to roll. And since I'm using my phone to film, I'm going to actually use the dice this time. So I'm going to get a 3. So 1, 2, 3. That's $1. But again, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it the way I've been doing it. So I'm going to save both the 13 and the 1. So I'm going to save $14 next week. So I rolled a 3, and that puts me at $14. So I'm going to go ahead and write that in there so I know how much I have to dedicate. I keep saying next week, but it's technically next paycheck because my paychecks were supposed to be like 2 weeks apart. I'm just behind. So, okay. So I know how much I'm saving next time. All right. Now, why do I keep putting that folder away? Oh my God, you guys. All right. So next savings game, we're doing my emergency game. So for this one, this came with a key. So you can see it's like a game board. It starts here at the castle. You go this way and then you work your way down to this castle. And you kind of have like a boss battle on each level. Like, it's just cool. I like it. So I went ahead. You could fill out the key for whatever amounts you want. Again, I'm trying to reach 850. So these are the amounts that I made everything. I said this first one is free because like, it's just how the math worked out. So I don't actually have to save anything to get through this boss. He is pre-killed. All right. But for this week, I am saving the first amount. I'm going to take out this blue flower, which I have marked down as being worth $25. So we are going to save $25. And that means that I have gotten past this. So let me get my little Mario envelope out. This is so disorganized, you guys, but whatever. Okay. All right, so we're saving 20 and a 5. So I got a 50 there. And 20 and 5. And then of course I got a tracker here. So like I said, I already have 1150. And now I'm adding 25. So that puts me at 1175. So we are trying to build our emergency fund back up. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this cutie to the side. All right, what's next? Next, giving. I'm not stuffing this week because, yeah, so I put this on bills. I donated $100 to St. Jude's in addition to what I already donate for all the medical stuff that I donate to, because they're having a raffle for a house near here. And I would love to win a house. Plus, I love donating to St. Jude's. I think it's a great organization. So it was kind of a win-win. So I went ahead and bought a $100 raffle ticket for that house as a donation to St. Jude's. So since I already gave that much money away, I'm not putting anything in the giving folder this paycheck. Next paycheck probably will. So moving on, we're going to do $10 to shopping spree. And I might be emptying this fund again because I'm not sure I have enough in our clothing fund to cover what we actually spent on clothing yesterday. So this might be coming right back out as well. All right, so we're going to put $10 in there. Everything's just so expensive, you guys. It's just so hard to keep up with everything. All right, so I'm going to color in another shopping bag. Hopefully that was on camera. My tripod is kind of like up above my face, so I can't really see what the camera is looking at while I'm doing all of this. So if this ends up just completely off camera, I apologize. I probably will be too lazy to refilm it all, but I will make sure it's fixed before the next video. So I will at least do that. I did do a like 20-second test run, so hopefully it's okay. All right, we are adding $20 to vacation. And I will also be filling out this tracker because I haven't started coloring it in yet. So, all right, we're adding 20 to vacation. That puts us at 180. Oops. All right, 150, 70, 80. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Okay, so I had to do some thinking and some math. I don't really have a vacation per se planned this year. I do have a camping trip planned with my friends that I honestly, I'm not even sure I still want to go to, but I'm going to save for it just in case. I put $600 down, and that sounds like a lot for a camping trip, but that's because I have pretty much no equipment left. We got hit by a horrific storm last year when we went camping, and my tent was absolutely destroyed. Like, all my stuff was destroyed. So if I'm going camping this year, I have to buy a new tent, like a tarp, a blow up bed. I need a little camp stove. Like I have to replace a lot of my equipment. Not everything, but a lot. Plus I'll have to get, you know, enough food and water and everything and fuel for the camp stove to last for a few days. And gas money to drive there because it is about an hour away where we go. So I plan on saving about $600. Hopefully that's more than I need, but again, and I might not even go, in which case I'll probably roll this over to next year because I would like to take like a really nice vacation maybe next year to like maybe a beach or something. I don't live anywhere near a coastline, so that's a big trip for me. So far I have $180 in here. So if each of these is worth 15, how many do I get to fill in? Oh, 12? Really? I get to fill in 12 of those? 12? 15? Yeah, huh, I get to fill in 12. Wow, okay. Making good progress then. All right. I just kind of, I don't know. I feel oh well. Okay. Make sure that's dry. Okay. So also, that trip is coming up in May, so the chances of me getting all that saved in time are very slim. So that's another reason I might not go, is just because I don't think I'm going to have it in the budget, because I don't want to put things on my credit card to pay off later. Like, I just don't want to, I don't want to live like that again, you know? It's just not how I want to live. So, yeah. Because my only other option would be to steal the money out of all these other savings challenges that I'm working on, which I also don't want to do. So, yeah. Tattoos. Tattoos, I'm only adding $10 this week. But that means that I'll finally get to fill out another one of these icons, because they're each worth 20. Because last time I didn't put enough money in to fill anything out. And I think I'm going to do one of the flowers. So I'm going to do this flower here. Yeah, I'm going to do this middle part. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so we're at 120 for tattoos. I mean, this is a fund I probably could steal from and restart, because honestly, probably not going to get a tattoo right now, because I'm not an expert. I've never actually had a tattoo. I've just always wanted one. But I think once you get a tattoo, you can't go swimming for, is it 6 weeks, 8 weeks? I don't even know. But summer's coming up and I don't want to be on a swimming ban. So that might have to be an activity I do in the winter. All right. Laptop's getting skipped. I already did this. I think we're done. I think that was everything. Why do I have extra money? Oh, you know what? I didn't actually put the money in tattoo, did I? I just colored it in and didn't put the money in there, did I? 100, yeah, okay, I skipped it. Okay, so go back and put that in. And then I have those extra ones that were left over in my wallet that I'm just gonna add to the dollar challenge, just so that they get put somewhere. So just putting them in there. Okay, now we don't have extra money sitting around. All right, that is everything for this cash stuffing. Thank you for sticking with me. Once again, this video was a lot longer than I meant it to be, but that's what happens. And I will see you guys next video, which will either be my debt confession update video or will be my second paycheck of April cash stuffing video. I don't know which one is going to get posted first. Just depends on how things work out. So have a good week, y'all. Bye.